Hi guys, it's Elizabeth here from Elizabeth Wildco. Today I'm going to be analysing the natal chart of Meghan Markle. So she is super popular at the moment, she's in the news everywhere and she's quite controversial. So yeah, this reading's really quite interesting, this chart, and I think it will clear up quite a lot for people who sit on both sides of the fence in regards to what's going on at the moment. So thank you for watching and listening, and let's get into it. So this is Meghan Markle's natal chart. So in the middle here where the cross is, that is her when she took her first breath. And this is what the universe looked like around her. So here we have the constellations, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and so on. And then here we have the planets. So that's where the planets were. And then we have houses, and we also have aspects, which altogether tell a story. So it's a symbolic language that we can decode, and it shows us where our soul has come from, the psychological tools that it's brought in with itself, and the direction in which the soul wants to head in this life. Not everybody is open to reincarnation, and that's totally fine. You believe what you believe, and whatever you're comfortable with, that's for you. But for those who are open to it, this does speak of, in my opinion, where the soul has come from and incarnations and things like that. So Meghan has her sun in Leo, and it's in the Aries house. That is a very ambitious placement. So Leo and Aries both like to be in the spotlight. They're fine being on stage with the spotlights all on them. Very ambitious, very creative. Her moon down here, that is in Libra, and it's in the third house. The moon is our emotional self. It's this deep soul side of ourselves that not everybody gets to see, just those that are really close to us. So with the moon being in Libra, she likes to have like a buddy or a partner with her as like a support person and company. They like to have that person, that buddy with them all of the time. And it speaks of our mother as well. So in being in Libra, I think she has quite a close relationship with her mother, and they are together a lot. So that's a synchronicity. Now, in the third house of communication, she needs to be able to communicate her emotions, to feel emotionally fulfilled. And it's with two other planets. What this little story is telling me, really, is that she needs to take responsibility to open up and communicate her emotions and how she feels in her close one-on-one relationships. So that's something that she has needed to do in this life. Where we have Pluto, speaks of the house or the area of life which we are transforming. There will be a death and a rebirth in this area. And she has it in Libra, which is our relationships or marriage. And she has it in the fourth house, which it's home. It's our home area. So in this life, she's meant to have a big, huge transformation in regards to the relationships she has at home and her emotions too. So there has to be a rebirth there. Now the fifth house, that tells us that's the house of family and children and also royalty. And so is Leo. So, I mean, there's a lot of energy there. I'm not surprised at all that she's so famous now with all of that Leo energy and first house energy. But the fifth house, that's also children and family, and she has two planets there. Those will be representing her two children as well. And quite possibly her miscarriage, actually. Now, one is Uranus. So I'd imagine one of her children could have humanitarian qualities, could go through lots of unpredictable change, or just be a really humanitarian type of person that's quite independent. I could imagine that, whether that's her son or her daughter, we'll find out over time. And then the other one, Neptune, that shows more of a compassionate, possibly artistic type of energy. Now, I'm not going to go through everything in deep detail because this would be a really long video and I'd like to keep it short. So I'm going to go now straight to her south node, which will be over here. So this is the north node, just here. So the south node is opposite. So it would be in Aquarius in the 7th house. Now the south node shows us where our soul has come from, the energies that were involved in past reincarnations, and they play out again in this life. So it's going to make sense because you do replay things. Now, her soul's come from feeling trapped in her relationships, specifically in marriage, wanting to break free and gain more independence. And there was this energy of feeling trapped. And the ruler of Aquarius tells us more. The ruler is Uranus down here. That is in the 5th house of family. And it's also, the Leo house, so it deals with royalty. But we'll stick with family just for now. And it's in Scorpio, which can be very controlling, and there can be secrets. So her soul has come from a family situation through a marriage where she's felt trapped, had no independence, and she wanted to break free. There was control, there were secrets, things like that. So, this completely synchronizes with some of the things that she has said. Now, her soul wants her to head towards her north node. Her north node is in Leo in the 1st house, and it is with Mercury and the Sun and her solar eclipse. What this means is that her soul wants her to remember that she's important, to sometimes put herself first. It's okay to do that and to really express herself. Mercury's there. She has got something to say. She wants to have a voice. She wants to communicate. And then Leo, being in the spotlight, expressing herself, being creative, and being in the limelight. There's a lot of focus on the self, because where she's come from is, I guess, being hidden behind a marriage and in a family where there was control and she couldn't break free. So, and she wanted to. That says a lot. So do I believe that she went through a really challenging period of time? Yes, I do. Absolutely. And she was playing out past life energies that needed to resurface so her soul could recognize that and then do the opposite this time. So it achieved growth. And that was expressing herself, remembering that she's important. Not to just give away her identity and be hidden and controlled and whatnot. Do I believe she didn't know who Prince Harry was? No. And I say that because she's a very ambitious and intelligent woman. I guess things didn't go the way that she hoped they would. But she definitely needed to break free and express herself. So I'd like to know what you think as well. Of course, you can make up your own mind, but these natal charts are just incredible. Let me know what you think in the comments, and thank you for listening. And I will be back next time with another topic. Bye, guys.